Hello, in this video we are going to see some productivity tools for Linux and Mac OS if in case you are working on terminal or on command line. So if in case you are working on Linux or Mac and if in case you want to get help on some command, then what you do is you use man pages or the manual pages. So how manual pages are used is man and then the name of the command, for example ps, and it will give you details, and these details are very comprehensive. Lot of data is there, lot of details are there. This is good if in case we have to go in depth, but for a cursory look on the command and to see what basic flags and options are there, it is useful to use TLDR. So TLDR, and again I'll do PS, and then I will be getting options which are usually used with PS. So how we have to use TLDR is that we start with TLDR, get used to the command. If in case we want to go for more options, we can see the manual pages. Same, let me clear this and TLDR ls. So for ls, what all options are there, and you can see there are hardly one page of information. This font is big, but otherwise if I make this font small, it is hardly one page of information which is there in this listing. You can use package managers like pip for Python, npm node package manager, or brew, which is for Mac, for installing TLDR on your machine. So this is the TLDR website. It says simplified and community driven manual pages. The TLDR pages are community effort to simplify the beloved manual pages with practical examples. So the book is also available here. If you come here, you shall be able to see what exactly it does. Plus you can download the book as well of all those manuals which are there. This is the PDF version of the book. Next thing which we'll see is the copy to clipboard commands which are there. So PBCOPY. So for example, let's say I do ls minus LTR and I have to copy this data somewhere. So one thing which I can do is I can copy from here like this, and then copy usual flow, copy and then paste in the notepad. So let me do that. So I have opened the text pad here and I can paste it like this. So all the content has been copied here now. This is one way, but it is not a very fast way. The other way could be that we can directly copy the output to the clipboard. So how we do? We use a pipe for this. So how? Let me clear this. I'll again say ls minus LTR, and now what I'll do is I will use a pipe here and I'll say PBCOPY. PBCOPY comes by default on your Mac machine, so you don't have to install it. You do this. Now the content is already in your clipboard. So if I go here again, first let me clean this. I'll just delete everything and I paste here. Again the content has been pasted. So essentially by the help of this command, the data is already pasted on the clipboard. The same functionality is available on Linux with the help of Xclip. Now let's see GRC. So GRC is generic colorizer, which means if in case you want to see colored output, it is very helpful. So if I do ps minus a, it will list me all the processes which are there. But if in case I want to see it in a better view, what I can do is I can do GRC ps minus a. So now what shall happen is that I would be getting some colored output plus the path also here. So the details of the path also I'm getting, plus everything is colored. Similarly, if in case I use a different command, let's say first I'll do without GRC ping google.com. Okay, now I'll do the same thing, Control C. Now what I'll do is GRC ping google.com. Now I see the colored output here, and there are different options which are there wherein you can have your own regular expressions and you can put it on the configuration file to get different color combinations on what exactly and how exactly it should be colored. But you can start with this and then you can go to the advanced options later. So this is the GRC repository, and you can see it says generic colorizer, and they have given all the details. If you do GRC you would be able to see the colored outputs because it is a generic colorizer, and you have the configuration also possible. With the help of regex you can have patterns which can be colored as per your needs. Again, for installing you can use npm or brew to install it in your machine. Now you must be using cat in the past for listing the files. So so let me say this is the command which you must be using for listing the file, like for example copying the file contents to the standard output. For example, I'll do cat and name of the file and I put enter. So it is giving me a lot of information in a non-colorized format. Instead of cat, I can use bat. After installing the bat, and again I'll run the bat in this file. Now what is happening is that I'm getting the line number plus a very readable format. I'm able to read the file also. So this is bat, it's an advanced version of cat, and along with the line number, the colored file input, it also would be giving me information about git if in case I have used git repository. So very powerful to use bat instead of cat. This is the repository for the bat. It is a cat with wings, meaning it is a cat command, concatenate command with wings. And you can see here bat supports syntax highlighting for a large number of programming and markup languages. It has git integration. Bat communicates with git to show modifications with respect to the index. See the left sidebar. It can also help you to see the non-printable characters if you give this option -a. Automatic paging, we already saw that. So very powerful. Start using bat instead of cat. That's it. Thank you very much.